These are chicken sausages. They have no MSG. They are no fillers. They are 100% pure and natural. And I happen to get these from a local farmer's market called Grand Farms. They happen to be made by the Amish. Good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. And right now I am making my husband's dinner. Yeah, it's about 10:45 and I'm a little late, but that's okay because he actually ran to get some new lawnmower blades. So I'm probably right on time. I am making him those chicken sausages, and then I'm going to make him a nice spinach salad with fresh strawberries and a very good poppy seed vinaigrette dressing that I thought maybe you might be interested in. Okay, this is a very easy recipe and it's very good because all you're going to need is some light olive oil, red wine vinegar, sugar, poppy seeds, some dry mustard, and some salt. And that's it. So I am actually going to double this recipe. So I am going to put in a half a cup of sugar. And I am going to put in a half a cup of my red wine vinegar. Which is all I have. We're also going to put in a half a cup of the vegetable oil. This happens to be extra virgin olive oil. And now we are going to put in 2 teaspoons, I'm going to use these, of poppy seeds. Whoa, spilled that a little bit, didn't I? I think I'm going to do this. It's a little tight fit. And a teaspoon of, or I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons of the dry mustard and 2 teaspoons of salt. And that is all it takes. It's recommended that once you blend this up a little bit, that you actually let this sit at room temperature for a few minutes to allow those flavors to just kind of absorb into each other. But that's all it is, and this is an excellent, excellent dressing. And I don't usually, if you've watched very many of my videos, I don't usually do sugar. And I have actually tried honey, and I've tried maple syrup with them, and it just changes the flavor too much. So there's some things you just need to have real sugar. I'm going to pour this into my bottle. Isn't this a cute little bottle? It has a top that's actually a little cork. I love unusual bottles. And that is done. And it is ready for the salad. And here we have it. His sausage, my leftover macaroni salad that I made the other day because can't be anything wasted, and spinach salad. All I did was put some fresh strawberries on it, sprinkled a little bit of chopped up walnuts, and then we will put on the poppy seed dressing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, but you really need to give this a try. It's really good. I wanted to show you something. Back probably about 4 weeks ago or more, I had dug out a bush that was completely all the leaves were gone. I mean, there was not a leaf left on that little bush. So I dug it out and I thought, oh, that's a shame. And I threw it over near the edge of our yard area. I want to show you that bush. I threw it right over here. And look at the leaves on it now. Can you believe that? So when I saw that it started to get leaves, I went ahead and I dug a hole and I put it in a hole because I just had it thrown here. So I have no idea why it lost all its leaves. I mean, every single one. And it had come into bloom and the blooms were gone and then it lost all its leaves. I've never heard of such a thing. But I do have a bush over here that is the exact same thing. And we didn't pay for these bushes. I got these from, they were free. They came as just literally dead twigs, is what it looked like. And they told you gave you instructions on what to do. And this was supposed to be to help the birds. So there were different types of bushes and trees to help the birds. In fact, this tree and that tree is one. And where that pot is where that bush used to be. But this is the same kind of bush. The other one was not quite as big as this. It had grown a little bit slower, but every leaf on that other one had totally left. I mean, it was just dead twigs is what I thought it was. I don't know if, did a bug start eating it? I mean, could that happen? Could they eat every single leaf? I have no idea. I don't even know what the name of it is. They were free. So, anyways, thought I'd give it a chance to live because clearly that little bush wants to live. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Today, I'm going to be reading from Revelation chapter 5, verse 13. And every creature which is in heaven and on earth and under the earth and such as are in the sea and all that are in them, I heard saying, blessing and honor, glory and power be to him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb forever and ever. Do you realize that this is us? What is happening here was shown to the Apostle John, and he is quoting the words that will be spoken by us. The Lamb is fully deserving of the praise and worship offered to him by all of creation. And here we see the distinction between the creation that gives praise and God and the Lamb who receive it. It's like the Apostle John is drawing a line across the universe and placing God and the Lamb on one side and all of creation on the other. And all of creation realizes the appropriateness of giving praise to the worthy Lamb. When we see and appreciate what Christ has done, we will worship. We will be in awe of him. We will bow down before him. We will give ourselves to him. Our lives will reflect our praise and worship of the one who sits on the throne. Christ has done everything for us. Through his death on the cross, he has brought us so that we can be God's people. Christ paid the price so that we can be in relationship with God. We have been granted direct access to the Father. Our inheritance is sure. Just look at what Christ has done. Now I want to leave you by reading verses 11 and 12 of Revelation 5 and also rereading verse 13. And I want you to soak in the majesty that is described. Then I looked, and I heard the voice of many angels around the throne, the living creatures and the elders, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing." And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying, "Blessing and honor and glory and power be to him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb." And with that, I want to remind you, life happens, but let's enjoy it, and enjoy it for the glory of Jesus Christ, our Savior, and all that he has done for us. God bless, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.